of mine. I've uploaded it with really high quality, so hopefully you get the feeling like you were there with me. This is quite a long video, so maybe I'll try a few things, like putting on an accent, just to change things up. Because the thing with accents is the pronunciation of different words has a different effect, as I've said in other videos. Like, that's why personally I find Indian speaking videos are very relaxing to me. So let's get down to it. This video was shot up in this place called Araluen. It's up in the hills of the region where I live, and it's like a hideaway from everything. There's just streams and plants of all sorts, and it's just an extremely relaxing place. And on this day that I went there, it was just me, pretty much. I love the look of that yellow flower, that yellow plant. It's not a flower, it's yellow leaves. It's like a place where families go to have picnics, and where you can have weddings, and it's very popular. But I went on a weekday, and I was pretty much the only one there. And it's an amazing place. I love just walking through nature. As you can hear in my accent, some of the words don't sound quite right, but you'll have to bear with me, and I'll change accents throughout the video, because it's quite a long one, as I said at the beginning. So, I'm just admiring the landscape. They've got gardeners working around the clock on this place, just making sure all of the plants are at their best. I'm also going to be eating so maybe that might trigger something for you as well. Maybe not. Maybe it's that doesn't sound very good. I'm sorry. Doesn't sound very peaceful at all. So I won't be doing that. Just admire the waterfalls. It starts at the very top of this ridge, and it just comes all the way down. And it's at different heights and everything. As I was walking through this place, it really reminded me of Jurassic Park. Just all the different ferns and nature. I just ate some cheese, so maybe that's having an effect on my whispering. And hopefully that was for something. And because the water flows over the rocks very slowly, it's a never-ending passage of time that you can just see happening. And yes, walking around, I just felt like I was in another world, as you can see. I felt like a velociraptor was going to jump out of the ferns any second. And that's what I'd love to go to Hawaii one day. That would be amazing. That's where they shot Jurassic Park and all that. A lot of great movies have been shot in Hawaii, and I guess this is the closest thing I can get to at the moment. But they've really designed this place amazingly. I don't know if it's natural how they found this place. If it was like this, or they would have had to go and source out a lot of different plants. Look at this lovely waterfall. Oh my God, how wonderful is that? Just picture your thoughts as the water, and just let it pass away. Basel, yes. That's something that I need to try and envision in my life. Not getting stressed out all the time, just picturing my thoughts as a waterfall. And maybe I won't get so stressed out all the time. But it's something that you just have to snap out of sometimes. I know it's hard to say that, easier said than done, right? Snapping out of things. It takes a lot of effort, and I haven't mastered it, of course. But it's a work in progress. There's something about the forests that I love. It triggers something in the imagination, and I wish that I had more natural landscapes like this where I lived. Unfortunately, it gets very hot where I'm from, and most of these plants wouldn't survive here. I mean, look at just that fern, those ferns there. They're so beautiful. It's amazing. And they require a lot of water, let me tell you. So, this also reminds me of my childhood. And my father used to take us. We never went overseas or anything like that. He would take us we'd go on a drive about 7 hours away from where we lived, and at this place called Albany. Feel free to Google it. Albany, Western Australia. And it's a really nice coastal town. If you ever travel here, it's a very recommended place. So he would take us there, and there was this mountain called I'm not sure if it's a mountain, but it was a massive hill. It's called Bluff Knoll, and I'm pretty sure it's a mountain because it's the tallest peak, I think, in Western Australia, and that says something. It takes about 2.5 hours to climb to the top, and it really reminds me of this video because of the streams and the water that is the freshest water that I have ever tasted. Drinking from those streams. You don't know water until you've tasted natural, pure water from a river. Oh my god. I think, I drank way too much as a child, like walking up that mountain and drinking way too much, and we'd have to urinate. This is a funny topic for a whisper video, but here, whatever. We'd have to urinate, make sure the coast was clear. You'd see many other people climbing at the same time as you, and we'd have to. It was a very steep climb in some regions, but the view when you got to the very top was absolutely incredible. And it's something I'll remember. But there was this one time where I was like a little brat of a teenager, and I got a rock and I was carving my name into another rock, like just as saying, yes, I have been here. And all of this was at the very top, overlooking a drop of God knows how much, 300 meters or something. And this old German guy, tourist, came up next to me and said, "What the hell are you doing? Why are you graffitiing nature? I should throw you off the side of this mountain." And, as a 12-year-old kid, I just thought, oh my god, what the hell is going on here? And I just said, just leave me alone, you crazy fucking idiot. Sorry about that. I was in the wrong, but, you don't say that to a kid, that you're gonna throw them off the side of a cliff. So, let me get back to this video. I apologize sincerely. At the very end of this, there is this waterfall that they've constructed. It's beautiful. And I think I take you all the way down it at one stage. But it's got these little steps that you can climb up to different stages of the waterfall and just look down, and it's incredibly beautiful. It's really nice to take in the natural colours, and I didn't modify this video at all. I usually take up the contrast, but in this one I didn't. And so this is the natural colours of everything on that day. And as you can see, this waterfall comes right down, and it's really beautiful how they've constructed it. So yeah, getting back to the Bluff Knoll story. Sometimes me and my dad would kind of tease my little brother it's kind of stupid, we just call him names or something. And then one time, he was throwing rocks at us as we were running down the mountain, climbing down the mountains, should I say, and he was throwing rocks at us. So that was the fastest time we had ever gone back down the mountain, because we were worried we'd get struck by a rock and fall down. So if you're ever in Albany, I really do recommend going to Bluff Knoll and climbing it. It's a really great experience. Just in general, climbing any mountain is extremely rewarding. There's this place in China, Honshui, I think it's called Honshu. It's one of the most dangerous mountains in the world, and at the very top, at the summit, there's a tea house. But to get to that tea house, you have to climb along some of the most dangerous passages on the mountain. God knows how they went up there in the first place and constructed the steps and the rails. Like in some places it's just this tiny little plank that you have to cling to the side of the mountain. Just even look up just dangerous mountain or dangerous tourist destination climbing or something in Google and it will come up. But that's another mountain that I would love to climb, because it's just, you feel like you're in another planet, you're on another planet, you're just in another world. And so that brings us to the end of this video, and if you take anything away from this video, I just hope it is getting out in nature is probably the best thing in centering yourself. This video was kind of rambling, I apologize for that, but I hope just the sound of my voice and the different accents kind of helped you along the way in relaxing, because the point of most ASMR videos is I don't really listen to what the people are saying. That's more, I focus on their voices, and that's what really triggers for me. So